So what all do you think we need to beat the Ender Dragon?
Everything.
Can we take horses into the end?
No.
We could ride them to victory at least, like ride them into the portal. Don't you think that would be majestic? Oh shit.
And, wow.
I made a patio door.
Is that what the kids are calling it?
Yeah. Do you have any sand? We can put glass there.
Yeah. There's sand out here, but
That might look kind of cool. Just so that the whole walls aren't that cobblestone. Griffin, pick some flowers.
why is the map only showing part of our section?
Part of our what?
Only showing part of the section.
What do you mean?
Like, look at your map.
My map wasn't working when I tried to use it.
You have to right click it.
Oh. Because we've explored so much, I guess.
But it's only, like, look at us. Wait, where are you?
I'm not on yours, I guess. Wait. YOLO?
Weird.
Your map's weird.
Like, mine just shows our little section.
Mine shows this huge area that we were at before but haven't really explored.
Yeah, mine shows a wooded area behind our base.
Well, mine, see the area I'm facing right now? That's pretty much what mine shows. Like, all that.
Really?
Yeah. And we're, like, in the corner. The side, the corner, whatever. Something like that. We need a cattle farm. If you see any more cows, try not to kill them. We'll just lead them into our base. Alright, so how big should our fake glass doorway be?
Just like that.
Just like this?
Yep.
Alright, then I'll expand this over a little bit more. Oh, my pick broke.
Wah wah.
Where'd you put... Do you have all the iron on you?
No.
Where is all the iron?
It's in the chest. Isn't there?
Have you smelted it all yet? I don't see it in any of these.
That's all I have.
Okay. What happened to all my... Oh. Nobody saw that. So we really need more wood. I'm about to have to go get some more. Whoops. Throw that in there. Useless chest is too full. Yeah, this can't be at an angle. It won't work.
What?
The glass.
Why not? It looks good.
It has to be done like this for it to work, the panes.
Why are you making panes?
'Cause they're quicker.
Stupid. They look ugly.
More efficient.
They look ugly.
Yeah, they do. But at least they get the job done. Yeah, we'll take that down and put this cobblestone on top. So we went and saw what movie? Elysium or whatever.
You went and saw that without me, you asshole?
With my mommy.
Asshole.
Sorry, Griffin.
Matt Damon.
Was he playing the bad guy in it?
He's playing the main character.
The big guy?
Matt Damon.
I thought oh no, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of whoever's in Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I thought he was a skinny, ugly looking dude.
Tom Cruise wasn't in Elysium.
I know, I thought that's who I was picturing in my head. Yeah, it was, I mean, here's my rant about Elysium. It was a, like, when I saw the previews for it, I thought it was going to be kind of lame, like, overdone sci-fi action movie. And honestly, it really wasn't. Like, I was reading some reviews, they were talking about, like, District 9. Apparently this is, like, after the same director of District 9 or something. I don't know. Something to do with District 9 was what they were talking about. And, like, if that's the case, I could, like, definitely see the District 9 influences in it. But I didn't think that it was, like, like, when I thought District 9, I think, like, District 9 was a bad movie, in my opinion. Like, I thought it was an interesting idea, but, like, it just seemed really stupid to me.
The reason it turned out so bad is because District 9 was originally supposed to be the Halo movie.
Uh-huh.
That's why if you look at the sniper in District 9, it's the sniper from Halo. If you look at the helmets from the body armor Elysium, it's the Marines' helmets.
Uh-huh.
Hit me.
You gotta go to sleep.
But yeah.
Well, but that's District 9. That's my review of District 9 is I didn't like it.
The thing is, Bungie told the producers, hey, we don't want to make the Halo movie anymore. You guys take what you have and work with it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they had a lot left over from District 9, or really originally Halo, and finished up most of what they had for the Halo movie with District 9, but also, you know, had to have some sort of thing for, like, the Halo ring. Like, Elysium looked just like fucking Halo. Did it not?
I could, like, when they're zooming in on, because Elysium is a space station, it's a ring. Like, I mean, that's not a spoiler. But just saying, if anybody's interested in this, that there will be spoilers more than likely, because I don't care when I talk about movies. But, like, as they're giving, like, a cinematic view of Elysium, it's a giant, basically pentagram-looking thing. It's a star that's a ring. It looks just like the Halo rings. Like, you'll see that when you see the movie. It looks just like a Halo ring. It's got, like, the environment and the same shape, the same, like, it looks like architecture. It's, yeah.
It probably was originally the Halo CGI.
But, like, the movie, it's the credits give you a good idea of what it is. It's not, like, the credit, well, so basically it's Elysium is the wealthy people of Earth. Like, it's about 150 years into the future, and Earth is, like, polluted and gross and disgusting, basically today. But so all the rich people go and live on Elysium. It's this big spaceship habitat thing.
Yeah.
That's got apparently, I don't know if it's its own government. Well, it's not really its own government, but like that's where the high-ranking officials and anybody who's anybody really lives. Like major CEOs apparently live there, and apparently average people do too, but it doesn't really go into like what it takes to live there. But the average person, for the most part, is not on Elysium. You're like born into wealth and you're on Elysium. So there's amazing medical cures and stuff like that. Like they can cure cancer, and pretty much any disease can be healed. And apparently you won't die. You don't age. Like the machine, it's these interesting healing machines. Like they don't go into detail. They just say when you live there, you don't die. You don't age.
That's why Jodie looks so good.
Yeah. But oh, you'll like Jodie Foster too. Her what happens to her is interesting in the movie. She has an interesting little plot story behind her. But so this guy, Matt Damon's character, I guess, I don't know what Matt Damon looks like apparently, but he's obviously just an average Earthling fellow, and it basically, like, I mean, I don't know what counts as a spoiler, so I don't know what all you want me to say about what happens, but basically he ends up having to go to Elysium for some reason. Like,
Where does Creeper come from?
Like I think even in the trailers it says that he's sick with something, and that he can get help on Elysium. So there's that. He gets sick with something and he goes to Elysium, and basically you can, I mean, thinking back on it now, like you can definitely feel the Halo-esque vibe to it. Think like Terminator replace the Covenant with robots, and yeah.
Weird.
Like that, I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but like it's not too hard to picture that in your head. So I mean, it was a very good movie, very good plot, decent enough character development. I would have liked to seen some more, like, because there's this love interest that he has that it never really talks about. I would have liked to see more of that, which was something that the critics said also, but it didn't really go into that because it was an action movie.
Yeah.
And it was a short movie too.
Even loves every bitch.
A little less than about 2 hours or so, maybe less. I don't remember, but I forgot what I was saying. Like I probably wouldn't go see it again, honestly, but like, oh yeah, I know what I was saying. It was a really good story. Like, it seemed like they were doing everything right, and then when it ended, it just seemed like, because like with most stories, there's one point of view and then there's another point of view. Like whenever something drastic happens or some big fight occurs, like you know what one side in a movie usually fights for, and in this case it was, you know, so that he could get help, but also for a couple of other things that were important to him. But at the same time, you also felt bad for the other, like, well, not necessarily felt bad, but you felt like the story just, there was too big of a why at the end. Like, why did that need to happen for that to happen? You know? Like, can I spoil it for you, Griffin?
I'd prefer not.
Okay. Well, basically, the ending, when it's after the climax, it's the falling action of the movie, the stuff that happens as a result of what Matt Damon's character does and what a lot of other characters do, like, it doesn't seem all that awesome. Like, you'll probably think it's a good movie, and you'll probably think I'm stupid for saying this, but like, he goes to Elysium to do something, and he does it, and it's like, why did you do all of that just for this? And like, why didn't, like, nobody on Elysium was inherently bad. They're just wealthy, and that they lived up there because they could afford it. Like, I mean, it's not bad to be wealthy, but like, it just makes you think, well, it doesn't develop that anybody up there was bad. Like, there's political corruptness, but not enough to say that, like, these people were evil people. just that they were like misled or, you know, like can you kind of understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, like there's no reason for the whole reason Matt Damon went to Elysium. Like there really shouldn't have been. It never explained why he needed to. Like, I mean, obviously there wasn't the medical help that he needed there, but it never said, you know, why there was no medical help. Like, and why some of the other stuff that happened didn't happen. It needed to flesh out the story some more. Like you could fill it in your head, but there wasn't like really a it's a stretch to do so, because it's like, well, I mean, it seems like it'd be easier to do this, or it seems like if they wanted this to happen, it would have just been easier to do this, more efficient. But you know, it's movies, it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
I would not say it was a bad movie. Like, I've seen a whole lot worse movies recently, but I probably wouldn't go see it again. I don't know that the special effects were enough to warrant not waiting until it goes to a dollar theater. But if it's a movie that you like if you like District 9, then by all means you need to see this movie.
Yeah, District 9 was alright. I have it. But...
If you like, I mean, well, I won't say for the whole space experience, because they don't really delve in on the space experience, and the whole technology aspect of it. Like, they don't discuss the weapons or show off really cool weapons or anything. It's just kind of thrown in there, like the vehicles and stuff. But Elysium is really cool looking. Jodie Foster's a pretty scary villain. Well, she's not really a villain. The bad guys are pretty cool looking. They have an accent that'll just make you laugh. There is one specific scene. It's somewhat gory, but it demonstrates like the capabilities of some of the healing machines. Like, as long as their brain is intact, they can be like pretty much put back together no matter what happens to them. Some guys, I mean, this isn't spoiling it for you because I'm not going to tell you who, when, how, or why. But some guy's face literally like gets blown off, and they stick him in the healing machine. They're like, oh, his brain's fine, and it just like shows his face getting molded back in.
Jesus.
It's really like, if you've seen Hollow Man,
Yeah.
like as his veins and stuff are like disappearing and stuff, just picture that in reverse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's pretty cool though. he looks like a burned heart, like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, but like Harvey was all like kind of crispy, like not even crispy, just like well done.
Hey, the sun's going down.
How much wood do I have? I've just been cutting wood while I was ranting about this movie. You better have done something while I was gone. I got almost 3 stacks of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and get 3 stacks and then come back. But yeah, how do you does my rant fill you with joy?
Meh.
Do you feel like you learned something? By the time this gets uploaded, this will like be old news.
Right. There was Elysium.